Here is the undefeated IBF super middleweight champion of the world, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
So I know a lot of you when I say that I'm going to win November 6th, because I am going to win November 6th, that you don't believe me. But let me explain something to y'all. All of you who tell me what I can't do and blah, 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 a lot of you live believable lives, and you've accomplished believable things. But you see, when I sat down on this, I promised myself that I was going to run this all the way to the top, where I had no problem crashing and burning and dying on the way. So when I set out to live an unbelievable life and accomplish unbelievable things. So I don't need you guys to believe in me when I say what I say. Matter of fact, I want you to keep doing what you're doing and keep not believing in me, because you're the very reason that I'm here. Again, I don't need you guys to believe in me. I've been doing it my whole life. So mark my words, November 6th, you will hear the words, and the new undisputed super middleweight. The only difference is right after that, you'll hear the words, and still undefeated. Mark my words. That's funny? You think that's funny?
A little bit.
Yeah? Well, keep laughing.
Yeah.
You keep laughing, because you know when you're going to find out? The same everybody else found out. And you know when that was? You know when they found out? When it was too late. That's when they found out. And that's exactly when you're going to find out. Mark my words.
Super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Álvarez.
You know my level, and you will see November 6th. You're not gonna find out. I promise you. Thank you, everybody. See you November 6th. You know what I do.
What would it mean to you? What would it mean to your legacy to be the first undisputed super middleweight champion of the world?
For me, it's history. It's history for Mexico, for everybody on my team, and to be able to be the first Mexican to undisputed fighter. So it's great for my career.
Caleb, same question. I mean, you would be the first. What would that mean to you? What would that mean to your legacy?
It would mean a lot. You know, I've dedicated a lot to this sport. I've sacrificed a lot for this sport. And, you know, I've been doing this a long time. So it would just be my life's work coming down to one moment. And it would etch my name in the history books forever, which is the reason I'm doing this. It's not for money. It's not to get attention or to be famous. I want my name in those history books. And that's why I'm here.
Let's get this out of the way, because as you mentioned, when Oscar Valdez got punished for coming up positive for banned substance, Caleb, you tweeted, quote, Eddie and Canelo deserve bitch of the year. All of them are suspect. Everything out of that camp is intentional. They have the knowledge, the experience to know better, the resources to have the best in whatever they want. But tacos, beef, and tea is always the reason. Get the F out of here. People don't take this stuff out of confidence. They take it out of fear. I said what I said. I stand by it. So F whoever don't like it. The people in the sport know what's up, but they're the ones who don't speak up, or the ones who just cheat just like them.
Yeah, I think that, you know, that's too apparent in our sport today. This is a dangerous enough sport for people to be popping positive for things. And, you know, by the way, I don't think he got punished. So, but yeah, there's no room for that in our sport. You know, cheating, that's not, people don't cheat out of confidence. People cheat out of fear. And, you know, he went to trial and he got suspended for 6 months. So it is what it is. He's a cheater.
You think Canelo's a cheater?
Did he get suspended for 6 months?
He did.
Okay. Did he test positive? So you don't have to ask me. It's not a, well, he said he is and he said he ain't. It's not up for discussion. It's not what I say. I'm not making this up. I'm not, you know, I don't want this to be in our sport, so this ain't something that I want. It's not what I said. It's what the commission said. It's what the banned substance list said. So you can't take that up with me. You have to take that up with him.
Caleb, what can you guarantee these people they're going to get on November 6th?
Run
said, you're
and
gonna hear the
run
words,
and
and
run
the new
and run.
and still undefeated.
Canelo, what can you guarantee the people they're going to get on November 6th?
I'm gonna knock out this guy. Less than eight rounds. Easy.
Canelo said, and I quote, "I hope he has a good chin because he's going to need it."
There is no question about this crowd being into this fight. And Caleb Plant using his jab, trying to make that the
There's that chopping right hand by Canelo.
See, Plant, he tends. These are not the rounds Canelo normally gets a lot done in.
But Canelo going to the body here in round one and having some success as we are just getting started. 20th championship bout, 17-1-1 with 6 knockouts in widely recognized title fights. For Caleb Plant, his 22nd professional bout, looking to remain undefeated and become a right uppercut by Plant.
Punches that Canelo's known for, the body shot, the hook to the head.
Oh, there was a left hook upstairs and a left hook delivered by Canelo, so maybe the action going to pick up earlier than expected.
Yeah. And you can see already Canelo taking away the jab from Plant, because he's the one.
Well, I don't know, he had managed to get a few of those jabs in there as Canelo goes downstairs with a right, left hand upstairs. Seconds left here in the second round. 3 punches with that left hand by Plant. Blinding jab by Canelo before going downstairs with a right, left.
With his own. Yeah, he's showing his poise early in this fight.
There's another right hand and a right uppercut, left hand by Canelo. Knocking down Plant. High guard and that lead left hook. Jab parried by Canelo.
They're not already mentally defeated prior to the fight, not me. And he's showing it tonight. He showed it at the press conference. He's a confident man.
Canelo continues to lead with the left hook. Jab by Plant. Canelo still able to go downstairs.
Yeah, the left hook to the body. Canelo has found a home for that. But from a purely activity standpoint, Plant has thrown 147 punches to only 79 by Canelo. Not shocking again for early in the fight.
And yet Canelo's punches are landing. Left hook again, and after again, it's that low output, high accuracy. Canelo might not throw a lot of punches, but he lands repeatedly.
And he makes them count every single punch that he throws. He's with
the shoulder roll very effectively. Some left hooks are getting it great for Canelo, but not everyone.
Final 30 seconds of the 5th. That left hand was blocked by Plant. Canelo rips a right-left combination. Plant utilizing head movement, trying to take steam off the punches from.
to really set up points and win rounds.
And great defense.
Yeah, his defensive work in his fights been pretty good. That was a nice left hook by Canelo.
Blocked.
7 in this fight, and I think he would have liked to be throwing a little bit more than that.
Stiff jab splits the guard by Plant, and then there's the jab from Canelo that lands.
When he throws it, it's effective. Doesn't do it enough.
Lead right by Canelo. Chopping right hand, grazing off the forehead of Plant. Impeded in this weight class. Roy Jones launched his career against James Toney. And now here's Plant and Canelo going at it in the first 30 seconds of the 7th.
And I think
pretty close fight, but I think Canelo has some momentum now. There have only been 2 rounds that I found difficult to score. I gave one to Plant, one to Canelo.
Right hand by Plant. Lead left hook upstairs by Canelo.
Canelo knows that most of these fighters, he applies the correct pressure, and he knows that by the 7th round, most of his opponents, he's going to have them where he wants.
Pouring Plant to bring the fight.
You can tell with Plant is not falling for that.
Well, he studied. He knows Canelo Álvarez. There's a reason. 30 seconds left in the 7th.
It does, but again, Canelo, a smart man, a guy that collects data in the early rounds, and he's showing what he feels like he's got.
68 again against the biggest star in the sport. Consensus pound for pound King Canelo. Mouse under the right eye of Canelo, no surprise, with the jab of Plant.
That rate, then it stopped.
Yeah, he forgot about his jab completely, but again, it's the pressure, the relentless pressure that Canelo is putting, that he makes Plant forget about the jab, but again...
Yeah, his relentless pressure usually makes his opponents reckless.
And the power punches, you can see a decided advantage for Canelo Álvarez, who's landing a little bit less percent.
Past the opening minute of the 9th, and the pressure is on Canelo Álvarez. Now Canelo's cutting off that ring and keeping Caleb Plant there in the corner, putting on the pressure. Plant though firing back.
Canelo Álvarez has thrown more punches than Plant.
Yeah, his plan is playing.
And there, Caleb Plant with a burst of activity.
Those are some of the nicest combinations he's thrown in the recent.
There was a nice body combination, but a nice jab counter by Plant.
In the recent fights, he's gone 12. He's had better stamina, but
Canelo has corralled Plant in the corner. Plant trying to
early on in the round, which was push Canelo back. Canelo's not the best fighter, moving back on his back foot, but again, it's just so hard to keep Canelo away.
And yet Plant standing his ground, but continues to
obsess. Different than the early part of the fight.
Those body shots that Canelo throws.
Yeah, he's
great Mexican fighter of his time. Of course, Canelo could go down not only as the greatest Mexican fighter, but one of the all-time greats in putting on the pressure here. And Caleb Plant looking to remain unbeaten and become undisputed, but he is going to have to try to get past the pressure and the attack of Canelo.
Yeah, one may ask, what does Plant have to do now, to keep Canelo away? But now it's almost impossible. It's 11th round. He let Canelo land vicious shots to the body, and Plant is not the same. He just got hurt.